The first and only time I've given blood. I thought, oh, today's the day. I'm going to give blood. I'd never been able to give blood before. And then I said, okay, I think I can do it.
She said, Jordan, I'm having a ton of international girls over for a Bible study tonight. And my mind is just like, oh, yeah.
She said to me one day, she said, hey, listen, there's something about you. And I got to get to know you. But when my dad pulls up and he comes to pick me up, you got to hide behind this pillar.
He, with great enthusiasm, raised his hands up really loud, and at that exact moment, I moved my glass of water right to the edge of the table, and he said, it was amazing! And the water, a full glass of ice water, just poured down on my lap, just soaked me wet.
So I walk in, I'm like, hey man, how's it going? And he's like, it's going good. And I was like, right on. I was like, hey, I know this is gonna sound weird, but I keep hearing hip. And he's like, hip? I was like, yeah, like, do you have a bad hip? And I'm thinking like, he's like, yeah, I do, you know, and God's about to heal him. And he's like, nope, my hips are fine. I was like, you sure? Right?
I get back to the pharmacy, and I kind of meandered through the aisles, and I realized I'm the only one in this store. There's no pharmacist. But the pharmacist's coat was off and laying across his or her chair. No. Murder.
Thank you, Sue's Fair. I do remember when she came to my house, and when she left, it was just weird. And I'm not saying you did it, but I was missing a box of Tums, you know, and those.
You don't want to walk right over an edge and fall in water, and it's winter, and nobody knows where I am, and I've got this big imagination of this, you know, this great funeral where everybody's just sobbing over the death of me. So
And behind him, so I seen this gold van pull up. He's like, that's my dad, that's my dad. So I'm hiding behind a pillar, like, what am I doing? I'm 18 years old. How to do this?
This lady, I'm laying here, you know, like, she probably thought I was dead. She's like, oh my gosh, she's freaking out because I'm laying in the road where cars are supposed to be driving, and then she's like, are you okay? And I distinctly remember saying, I just gave blood, and I thought it was best I lay down for a minute.
This phrase is, excuse me, do you know how to speak English? And how it sounds is you say, 对不起，请问你会说明白吗? They turned so red, and then they just started laughing. And one of the girls said, you said, tonight at my house, will you come over and adopt me?
And all at once, I had this wave of emotions and thoughts and overwhelming, paralyzing fear. And so I thought, this can't be happening right now.
And I was praying to Jesus, and I said, Jesus, I know my mother a lot better than I know you. And if you could just let me think of what my mother would have told me, I'll be all right.
Your ways are amazing, O God. The plight of another you use to undo the heart of this mother. My love is for you, for your friends and family, for the Congolese mother and child who find shelter in me. Do you see now, daughter, my love pouring over? With more than 1,000 blessings, I'll pursue you forever.
It was routine, trying to pray, but I couldn't pray, and finally one day I just stood up, ran outside, held my hands up, and I said, Jesus, if you're real, then I want to know who you are.
It was a time that you know, it was me and the kids. And that's all we had. And, you know, I never thought I was in the jam in my life until I came here tonight. And I figured, you know what? I was in the jam.
My mother would have told me, if you had the money, you would go to England and come back and say, look what I did. But since you don't have the money, you're going to go to England and come back and say, look what God did.
I came home and I had a baby girl. And also she is the light in on a cloudy day. And she's what has illuminated my life ever since.
God used my sin as somehow, and this is just his way, right? He used my sin and turned it into something that will glorify him, because she, that little baby, is what gave me direction and discipline, oddly enough. Thank you.
Thanks for letting me share.
Thank you.